thinks. Wiretaps and intercepted phone calls.
It sounds like a spy movie, but it's not. It's part of the scam that Metro Police want to warn you about. A woman and a locksmith have lost hundreds of dollars. News Channel 5's Mark Bellinger is here with an explanation from police, or should we say maybe a lack of an explanation, right?
Rory, it's just too early. They don't have an explanation, but they're looking into this. Investigators say it appears the scam artist intercepted a woman's phone call to a reputable Nashville locksmith. The crooks used the company's name, did shoddy work, and overcharged her. West End Lock Company has served Nashville for 32 years. Owner Richard Cass says he has a good reputation. Then a week ago, that image he's worked so hard to establish was nearly tarnished by a scam artist.
It can happen to any business, anybody, which is really an amazing thing.
It appears someone was intercepting phone calls intended for the business and taking away customers to do shoddy work and overcharge people. The scam came to light when a homeowner in Oak Hill had work done on her door locks. Lori Good says she called West End Lock Company.
Okay. During business hours, they answered the phone, West End Lock and Key, made the appointment, and then it went all downhill from there.
Good says the men came to her home and did the work. They even confirmed the appointment.
That's the same number that I made the appointment with originally.
Then a few days later, a doorknob fell off. Good called the company back. It was after hours, and she could not get a hold of anybody. She knew something was wrong because West End Law Company has 24-hour service. She called the next business day and talked to Cass.
We had no record of her call coming in, no paperwork, nothing in the system. So I called her back, and I said, I really don't know how to say this, but we didn't do the work in your home.
They charged me $488, and what should have cost only about $220.
Somehow, we don't know how this has happened yet, but the phone number was compromised.
The fraud unit at the Metro Police Department is investigating. How could this have happened? We asked News Channel 5's IT expert, Gibson Pritchard.
There's remote chances that people could be doing wiretapping, that they could actually be connected somewhere near your office or near the locksmith in question.
Pritchard says a call forwarding scam is more likely.
It's not very common to have someone sort of take over your phone lines by forwarding, but it's conceivable.
He says there's also a remote possibility that somebody intercepted a cell phone, but in this case, it's not very likely.
It's a heck of a scam. Now, how many people they do this to, how many calls they could have intercepted, I have no idea.
The victim in this case admits she made a mistake. She did not ask the men who did the work for identification. And since they did the work on her locks, afterwards she was worried they could get inside her home. And so Rory West End Lock Company went to her home and rekeyed all of her locks. The president of the company, Mr. Cass, said it was just the right thing to do.
Wow. Unbelievable. All right, Mark. In the state of Tennessee, by the way, a locksmith not carrying a license can face jail time and a $500 fine. There's also jail time and a $3,000 fine for impersonating a licensed professional. In this case, because a phone is involved, they could also face